let's get into the meat, no potatoes. Pause.
Resume.
Alright, so I'm here with Unapologetic Creed, and we're about to get into this tier list. So the first one we have is the OG, original, Goku versus Vegeta. Hey, I mean, my thoughts and opinions, like, this is an iconic fight, you know what I mean? Everybody, this started it for Vegeta, you know what I mean? This started their relationship.
I think, unironically, this is an S tier fight. This fight is one of the best fights. It literally, without this saga, we would not get Dragon Ball. That sounds corny, like very on the nose, obviously, but it's an S tier fight. Without this fight, we wouldn't get Kaioken, we wouldn't get power scales with Dragon Ball.
Right.
We wouldn't get Krillin's moment. He didn't really do much, but he showed he still had it.
Right.
So I mean, it's also one of the last few times we see the Z-Fires actually help each other. So I mean,
exactly.
It's an S tier fight in my.
So I'm telling you, a lot of them cannot keep up now. I agree. We're gonna put this one right here in S tier. You know, if you got a problem with it being an S tier, I mean, bye. All right, the next one we have. Oh, this is also another iconic one, the Raditz fight. So we got Goku, Piccolo, and Raditz.
We got like the Goku, Piccolo, and Raditz fight. I wouldn't say it's above a B.
Right.
Because I feel like a B is way too generous for it. But it's not like a D, or I think it's a C.
Yeah, it's memorable only because of what happens after. You know, Goku dies, Snake Way and all that. You know what I mean? And
Gohan gets kidnapped.
Yeah, you're right. I don't see it being in B at all. You might have to put this in.
Yeah, when you think about it, it just seems too nice to be a B.
Too nice. You know, we're going to put it in C. Like, it's definitely not a D. It's above a D. And no, there's no F tier because none of these are F tier fights. You know what I mean? All right, I want to hear your opinion on this one, right? So we got the Buhan fight.
Okay, so with Buhan and Vegito, I think that makes this fight so iconic is that it's the first time we see a fusion between Goku and Vegeta, canonically speaking. It's canon, y'all.
Right.
So it's iconic.
It is.
Are we talking about other fights like Cell, Frieza? I can't put above them. But I can't put it any lower. So if I had to, I say it's an A.
You say it's an A? It is a very iconic fight. Like, I may be a little biased here, but like, I like both of their fusions. I'm a little biased, you know what I mean? You know what? I agree. We're gonna put that one in A. But here's like, we're getting close to the one I really want to get to, all right? But first, we're gonna talk about Goku and Cell. But like, my opinion about this fight, it was good. This was a moment where it was like, we either beat this dude or the whole world's gone. We're all dead. This is an iconic fight.
I say this is another A because, like I said, I can't put other ones, but it's still an A. Like the Kamehameha that tore him apart, iconic fight. And generally, at some point, you think Goku will be the one to beat Cell at some point.
Right.
Unless I was just a dumb 8-year-old, you think Goku was going to be the one to do it.
Yeah, you think he's gonna take it. So you say you think it's an A?
I think it's an A. I think it deserves an A.
Deserves an A. It's definitely above the Raditz fight. And you know what? Do you think it's I honestly probably put it on think it's a high A or a low A?
I say a low A.
Right.
I don't know, man. Some of Vegito Buhan was just a slobber knocker, in my opinion.
A, for real, it really was. We got Majin, Vegeta, and Majin Buu.
Let's be real. Let's be real for a second.
By
speaking, Majin Vegeta is one of my favorite anime characters. Like, not just Dragon Ball anime. I think he's so sick. The idea is so badass. But can't be biased because no one likes to see that.
Right.
It's no more than a B.
See, I was about to say the same. Look, see, they're gonna think like, oh, what are they doing? No, we have some similar minds here, right? Because I was gonna say it's, in my opinion, it's not an A. I think the fight with Goku and him is way better than that one. So it's like,
and it's not even that. It's just the idea. If you take away him killing himself, it's like a D tier fight.
Right.
He just gets beat up the whole time.
Right. So I think a B is safe
though,
because it's definitely above the Raditz fight.
A nice B plus. It's fine.
A nice B plus. Now this, in my opinion, I'm biased. I'm gonna say it right now. This is, if not my favorite fight in Dragon Ball history. We have Team Gohan versus Cell. Like, in my opinion, it's an S tier fight. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, I genuinely believe. A lot of people believe that Dragon Ball Z peaked at the Cell saga, and this is one of the main reasons why it did. Because we had Super Saiyan 2 come into play, which it's really undervalued because it literally gets one screen time and it's overshadowed by fusions in Super Saiyan 3.
Uh,
But King Gohan comes in, beats Cell with one arm basically, saves world. It's an S tier.
It is.
Besides Vegeta and Frieza, it's probably the most iconic fight in the franchise.
I think it is. The only thing is like Goku, bad father moment. You really had to give him that sensu bean. You really had to give Cell that sensu bean. If you were my dad, done.
There's literally no way to excuse it. I don't care. He was pushing Gohan. That's an 11-year-old kid.
That is. Do you think it gets? In my opinion, like I think it gets like high S, like S plus.
I think, I can go a high S with that one.
A high S.
Probably being biased, because like the Vegeta and Goku fight was my favorite fights. But I can say it's a high S.
All right, the next fight we have is Vegeta versus Cell.
Now listen. This is where a little bit biased comes out for me.
All right, bias.
If we don't count what happens afterwards.
Oh no, we can't.
If this was a sick moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because this was the first time in franchise history Vegeta was gonna beat the main villain. Because he was dogging the guy.
He was.
Right, almost 2 episodes. Then Cell was like, "How? What have you done?" And Vegeta goes, "You think this is cool? My son's stronger than me." Then Trunks is like, "Hey, I'm Trunks." And like, yes, we know what happens afterwards. It kind of smears the whole fight.
Right.
But if I have to be honest here, I don't want to be too biased. It's a B+. It's a high tier. Is B+.
A B+?
at worst. It's a B+. A- at best. B+ at worst.
I'm gonna put it in the B+. I think you're right in there, right in the B+. All right. So like this one, you might be biased on this one too. This is Goku and Majin Vegeta.
Now, I don't want me to be a Majin Dick Rider. but I will put this in the A because this was the rematch we wanted. This was Vegeta. This is the most evil we've gotten Vegeta since he originally appeared in the show. So I say this is an A. This is an A tier fight.
A tier.
It's iconic. It's ruthless. Like Vegeta literally kills people at the tournament.
He does.
A great fight.
Hey, if you didn't see my last video, we got a clip of that. All right, had to do a little plug. Goku and Frieza. This is on Planet Namek. This is the most iconic fight in anime history, arguably. You know what I mean?
Listen, this is a very predictable one. I feel like everyone watches this video. If you made it this far in the video, hi, how's it going? If you made it this far, everyone knows that this is an S++. Like this is the top of the fight. And I know that's super basic, and this is very obviously. But if people don't realize, this fight brought in Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan has been mentioned, copied so many times. This is literally the pinnacle of a fight, a slaughter. This is like 12 episodes long of fighting.
So the next one, this is Goku and Kid Buu.
Bro, Kid Buu looks so weird in this picture. I'm sorry.
He does look weird.
But I'm not gonna lie with you. Unpopular opinion, I think this is a B tier fight. Like, and I say this because if you compare it to Cell and Frieza, who are the 2 other mega big 3 of the Dragon Ball Z villain franchise, Cell and Frieza are just, I think, miles ahead of them.
Right.
For Buu. And not because Boo's a bad villain, but Fat Buu is just super uninteresting. Skinny Buu, super cool, I like him. And like Kid Buu, he is just managed to destroy everything. But like I feel like Fat Buu just knocks him down solo. Cause I'm sorry, I hate Fat Buu. He's so annoying. He's so cringy in my opinion. I just can't. If you want to put an A, to be fair, that's fine. But I can't put an S, A or B. I'm sorry, I just can't put.
If I'm being honest, like don't get mad at me, guys. I think we're gonna have to put that in B. Don't get mad at me. You know what I mean? We got the next fight. We got Super Saiyan 3, Goku, Fat Buu. Where do you think this goes?
I think this is a C. To be honest, because like I said, Fat Buu, I just can't stand. Like it wasn't like a bad fight. It was more like a distraction for Gotenks and Trunks.
Right.
But it's just. I think really expect. Like, it does give an iconic transformation that's like never used afterwards, but still.
Yeah, they don't touch it at all. You know what I mean? I think that's fair. C is fair. Because like I can't. Like the fights that I like the most are, going back to the, Teen Gohan and, Goku and Frieza. Those are my favorite ones.
Exactly.
You know what? My favorite ones. And we're down to the last one. So we got Gotenks right here. All right.
Yeah, Gotenks and like a Skinny Buu.
Skinny Buu right here.
If I have to be, I guess, honest, this isn't a bad fight. Like,
Right.
I've rewatched Dragon Ball Z in the last few years a lot. If this fight was more fun than I thought, I honestly would give it a B plus A minus ranking because it was honestly a fun fight.
Watching other kids fight and they were having fun with it and being goofy, I loved it.
It was honestly not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, it's not like the greatest fight of all their time anime, obviously, but it's still a fun fight. And having fun what matters, folks.
Right, that is true. Like, that's what matters. So we have nothing in D tier because there were really no D tier fights in my opinions. But like, I think this is a pretty solid list. Like, you guys can't be mad at it. If you want to subscribe to Unapologetic Creed, links in the description. Go now. If you don't do it, then I'll eat your cookies with no never mind. I can't say that. Pause.